This building, this project, the Sugarcube building, is one of 3 projects, which is how it came to its name. Sugarcube was for Sugar 3. The building next to us is a historic sugar building, which was built in 2 stages, but the bulk of the building was built in 1906. When the group that owns these properties came to acquire that building, there was an open surface lot, parking lot here, and then there's a small lot we call the slot lot behind us. And that group quickly recognized and had since for a very long time the value in terms of this location and in Denver as a great walkable community, wonderful climate. So they went to work planning 2 more buildings. And interestingly enough, Sugar 3 got built first. So there's historic Sugar, and then Sugar 2, which is a small building designed for the slot lot behind us, and then this building. So this is one of our more exceptional units. 37 units and no 2 floor plans the same. Some are close, but they're all a little different. So do you know how big this one is? So it's about 1,700 square feet. You know, we wanted as much natural light to come into the building as possible. Every residence has access to an outdoor space. We have operable windows in all of our spaces. You know, that's a regional specific sustainable decision. This is Denver. The weather's pretty awesome most of the times of the year, you know, so you can keep your windows open. So this is lower downtown Denver, which is a historic district, and it actually has an additional governing entity that reviews all the design and demolition. It's called the Lower Downtown Demolition Design and Review Board. But when I was growing up here, not only did I not really know about Lower Downtown Denver, I'm certain it wasn't a place I was allowed to come. You know, it was crime, probably not a place you park your car, and it was so close to downtown. I remember, you know, my mom worked in downtown, and I was probably never more than 2 or 3 blocks away from here, and yet it was on the other side of the earth. Then and I would double check my dates because I'm not good with them. But in the early 90s, a couple of people came down here, one of which is our current mayor, John Hickenlooper, and saw all these great buildings. You know, when people put as much emphasis in the architecture of their warehouses, you know, that they would in their corporate buildings. And he opened up a microbrewery down here, Sugarcube Brewery. And it sort of caught on like wildfire. People came down here and started looking for buildings, renovating them, all these great spaces. Now this is sort of ground zero for the rest of the development here in Denver. There's several $1 billion going into our transportation project called Fast Tracks, which is a multi-county, multi-regional project. And about $500 million is going right back into Union Station to redevelop it as a transit hub. So it'll be amazing. You know, we'll be bringing people down here by train from all of the outer metro area.
Yeah, so because there's been a big effort to revitalize this area down here, was it easier for you guys to do this project?
That is a very interesting question, and the answer is going to be counterintuitive. Much harder. Much harder to do the work here than any other place, which is what makes it, what incentivizes us to come here, and what has preserved the integrity down here. Even a couple of blocks that way, once you get outside of this historic district, you immediately eliminate one whole review process. But it's important for it to be more difficult to work down here, because otherwise everyone would do it. So we thrive for that challenge. It made it a better building. The Lower Downtown Demolition Design Review Board is not an easy group. It's architects, it's lawyers, it's people who live down here. They are passionate and they are informed about their decisions.